Hello everyone, this is Maxwell Kale here today, and I'll be reading part 3 of my poetry book, An Unfinished Life, by Maxwell Kale. So here we go. Happy Poems. Nobody ever writes happy poems, and many have called me a nobody. So in an act of defiance, I'll proclaim myself a somebody. And within this act, I reach out not one hand, but 2 hands to the nobodies that stood with me. This one's called A Plea. It's a joke on the GameStop thing, and it's an economic joke coming up, so here we go. A plea. Being short-sold from life and knowing I'm not the only one, I write this letter upon all of us to the invisible hand. Please make us all valuable again, for we deserve it the most. The invisible hand's an economic term. Here we go. Ode to my rapist. It's always fun and enjoyable of Maxwell. Often when I'm driving, I imagine all lights are green lights, and I think of you. I, a man too, find myself in the urge to keep driving in this man's world. I've been told I drive like a woman, and then I think of you, and I agree. This one's called A Grain of Salt. Dear life, you're too realistic to be kind, and kindness to me means it all. So in an act of cowardice and survival, dear life, I try my best to defy you. This one's called A Scrupulous Life. Oh, insecurity. I never needed any God or scripture to know how to be kind, for you have become my patron saint, and I pray to you when you knock me on my knees, and like an angel others covet, I covet you. For your reach is beyond that of the supernatural, for you are real, and within you I become the same. To learn again. If cruelty came to you as love, and such love deems you worthless, I come to you not in an act of cruelty and not with love, for such a word to you has grown to be cruel, but I come with actions not held to the expectations of words such as love. This flesh of mine knows not the prison of words in the heat of passion, and these hands of mine cannot hold judgment, for they know not such a thing. For this I lay my hand on you kindly, so we together can learn again. Sex Apps, another creative title. There's a script that arrived on my door. I have no clue from where. It's pretty thick. The role requires a rugged sense of self and a voice an octave lower. I gotta lift more weights to fit this outfit, and I gotta have the stamina of a stallion. The script has many lines that are short and simple. I don't think I'm tall enough for the role, and I'm not really comfortable being naked. I don't think I have the face for the role, but everyone's got a face. But if I was starving, I would just throw it out if I wasn't starving. But I'm sick of using food stamps. That's the truth. The love of men. Here's a poem for the man who knew not the love of another, for I to you give such love. Simply as a man yearning to see another man smile. This doesn't have to be sexual. Society on the individual. I met myself one summer, outside town in the middle of August. This self, he smiled like a bastard. He looked like one too. He didn't know how to speak. Nobody taught him how to dress. He was a happy idiot. I shot him in the field one summer in the middle of August. So this poem is actually about meeting myself, like a caveman version of myself before like society made me into whatever I am, and I was kind of jealous of him, so I shot him. Here we go. Ode to compassion. Would you take a walk with a lonely man? Nobody owes him anything, and I admit I've walked past him starving. I've got no luck to give such a man, no money too, but as a man I have myself to give. I see him outside every day. I too am lonely, but I don't want to admit it. I should probably just look away. Would I be less of a man if I walked with him? And with me. Oh, shame. Will this feeling chase me when my objects of shame no longer move and I am no longer around? Does the act of naming you give life beyond such life? Oh, shame. When I go, can I take you with me? The gift of nothing. To you, my worthless man, I come not carrying worth, for such a goal is worthless as all goals. I come giving nothing, for that which does not exist can be neither good nor bad. And like how you spent all of eternity prior to your life, you are nothing, so be free. And for all is not lost. Hopefully. Here's to you, the loveless man, for I bring love and a hand. Do not hesitate, reach out, for all is not lost. If this word love were to mean all to you, my loveless man, then I'll shudder to name this such a thing. For that word love has left you less, and with an open hand I reach to bring you whole. So that was part 3 of An Unfinished Life by Maxwell Kale, and that was me. And I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe there'll be a part 4, who knows. Bye.